Hi everybody, Joshua here with the Heavy Piano YouTube channel. Today's video will be a piano tutorial for Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. This will be based on my arrangement that was improvised. If you haven't had a chance, check out that video. There is also on this channel a Synthesia version using MIDI, and it's kind of like the version I improvised, just to give you an idea of which notes I'm playing. This tutorial is just supposed to be an addendum to that. In addition to my videos, I just hope you find this helpful. I don't really use sheet music, I just kind of learn songs by ear. However, there is a decent transcription of this piece, piano arrangement, if you look for it. I think it's done by, I don't know who it's done by, but it's like an old 1985 Virgin Music copyrighted piano version. But enough chit chat, sorry about that. Long introduction today. Let's see here, we're in the key of D major. So my little intro lick is this up in this octave, and then I have my third and then left hand. So that's all over just kind of like a D chord spread out. So we're going from the top down and then playing our third and then the D again. So that's just like my little, introduction, whatever you want to call that, prelude. It's not a prelude, introduction to the part. Let's see here. So then our intro is on D, and it's going to be a pattern over F sharp and A and B. So you'll notice kind of what I'm doing is I'm starting to play around and not keeping it so strict to just that rhythm. That's the starting point. That's where I would start from. And then as you get more comfortable with it, you can change the timing of it, you can change the rhythm. You don't have to necessarily keep it in that 1 2 3 1 2 3 kind of feeling. What I started to do was I started to add some notes down here in my left hand to kind of like draw out the introduction. And what I was thinking of was just kind of like some blurred notes and some different voicings over kind of this D. I know that's a B minor 7 chord there, but over D it has a nice sound. So playing around with that, let me see here. Throwing the 4 chord in there, that G. I know I have a little bit more of a stretch there. You could just do the octave or fifths. But the idea being, I was just thinking of, okay, how am I going to have this little introduction here coming out, and then I have my rhythm starting. Just kind of taking my time and just like really setting the mood and the tone before I start to lay out the rhythm a little more solidly. Okay, so mess around with that a little bit, if you want to play the way I played it. And then I will get into kind of that main line. And it's basically just, it's kind of like an A, it's in second inversion, A chord over D, and then a G over D, also in second inversion. So what I'm doing to add some rhythm in here, let's see how to come into it. Now here's where I start to really play around with the rhythm a little bit and make it less of that da 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 da, and just kind of alternating left and right. That was a little rough there, sorry about that. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself there. But my goal was to like get it flowing and then change the rhythm a little bit and then come back into that triplet kind of feel. So here it's kind of like out of the triplet feel. I'm just alternating notes in my left and right hand on the G chord. And then when I'm ready to start my verse, I'm back into that kind of feeling. So let me come into that. Let's see here. And one of the things I was doing was keeping my octave kind of tight here. And then when I was ready to start the verse, I'd spread it out a little bit. Those notes there, just B, F sharp, B, A. And it's just going to repeat that with that A over D, G over D. Doing some alternating rhythms there, left and right, trying to keep that triplet feeling going. Again, those chords are just A over D, G over D. And then we're going to come into the chorus, which is going to be E minor 7, F sharp minor, G. It's going to be major 7 with that F sharp in there, F sharp minor, E minor 7, F sharp minor, G, A, and then we're back to our intro chords, A over D, G over D. Sorry, I'm playing around a lot with rhythm there. Let me play the rhythm in my left hand. I'll try to do this slowly so you can kind of see what I'm doing for the chorus rhythms, because the left hand drives a lot of the energy and the movement in this part. Sorry for that little flub there. Crossing over with that second in my E minor. So I really am just kind of like picking the notes out and then just trying to create the feeling of movement and then shifting between the triplet feel and the straighter kind of like 2-4-4-4 feeling. So after verse, chorus, we're going to have another verse. And then at the end of this verse and chorus, there's this like B section. And the lyrics are here. I think it's like there's a room where the light won't find you, you know. And I played it like a G major 7, D, A, G. I should say G major 7, D, A, G, D, A, and then we have this chorus again. So let me play that with some of the rhythms I'm doing. Let's see, I'll come out of the chorus on the last Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and I'll go into that B section. Etc., etc. I think I even took a little more time. So coming out of the last, Everybody Wants to Rule the World on the chorus. So I'm not playing the exact same way, but I am using those chords, just the basic chords to, you know, kind of add some modifications there. You know, that's pretty ambiguous, but you put a G under there. That's kind of a cool sounding chord. Again, ambiguous. And we have that sound. You know, even try it for A. Let's, yeah, okay. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Let's see here. You know, and trying some inversions of chords. You know, different kind of voicings, just messing around with some of the notes that I know work within those chords. Let's see here. We have another chorus, and then I think there's like this little instrumental part, and I kind of followed the pattern of G, D, A a couple times through. Then the B minor, C, B minor, C, and then I think G, A. Let me play that a little bit. I'll have the chords up here. So it's like... coming back into a chorus. Again, that's kind of approximate what I improvised, but those are the chords I was thinking of when I was playing that little kind of instrumental interlude part there. Before I come into a chorus again, let's see here. I think I just kind of did a mix of like different styles on the chorus on the way out. And then I'll talk about the ending too. But so, you know, we can add the rhythm in the left hand if we want to drive it forward. Or, you know, take a moment. Changing some of the rhythm, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. You know, I'm not making it so da 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 da. Da. So every note has 3 counts this time. And then the next time I could change it up a little bit and add a little more rhythm. Again, maybe that was a little bit too abrupt, switching from one style to the other. Going from more spacious with like laid out chords and then adding the rhythm back in. But I encourage you to try to like find out the ways that you like to make it your own and add your own rhythms and energy into it. Let's see here. So I'm kind of like ending it, everybody, and then really trying to take a moment to have those notes kind of like hit on their own, right? So it's like not what you say, it's how you say it. And it's like sometimes you can say more with just like a very simple note. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but let's see here. So our very end is using this kind of pattern. And I kind of like let it fade out a little bit. And then I hit that A chord over everything as it's hanging out. So I think that's everything, the basic parts. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I always like to do 3 videos, so check out the acoustic version, the Synthesia version if you're interested in seeing what the notes I was playing or an approximation. And then there's this tutorial to kind of help you. I like to talk about my philosophy when some of the rhythms I'm trying, things like that. It's not meant to be the ultimate authority, obviously. These are improvised versions of songs. So if I get anything completely wrong, you know, feel free to call me out, or if you have any questions or anything we can learn together about, you know, kind of making music our own. And yeah, like there's something really cool about taking something and arranging it in a way that you really dig. So anyway, thank you for watching. Big thank you to my patrons on Patreon for supporting this channel. And I will catch you all next time. Take care.